All right. Hello there, health coaches. I don't know about all you. I have been planning out my Thanksgiving menu. Yes, it's going to be primarily gluten free and vegan this year based on my guest list. So that's making it interesting. And I'm already starting Christmas shopping. I mean, hey, we are in it. We are here. We have arrived. The holidays are hitting as we speak. And you know what? Your clients, your audience, they're getting pretty busy too. They're thinking about their Thanksgiving menus. They're starting to do their shopping. They're spending money in all different places. And they're going to start putting their health on hold while they take care of their families. And that means it gets a little bit harder this time of year to reach people. Now, please note, this is when everyone probably needs the support and the help the most, right? You also might be looking at your bank account wondering, oh man, it's end of the year. Maybe you did or did not quite hit your, revenue goals for the year as a health coach. And you're like, what can I do between now and the end of December? So today's episode is all about offering mini offers that are super simple for you to make and fulfill on during these holiday months. We're talking like Black Friday. Could you do something for that? Or Cyber Monday or whatever? Could you promote something throughout December? Or could you do some sort of special that runs between Christmas and New Year's? It's got to be simple because this is not the time of year for you to go concocting some elaborate marketing plan or start building an online course from scratch. Please don't do that to yourself. So you want to think like, what do you already have that you can sell? Or what would be dead simple for you to put together easily? And most of all, what would be very easy for people to say yes to right now? If you are here live with me, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. This episode is brought to you by Practice Better, the practice management software I've used myself. I always recommend it for health coaches because it is built for wellness practitioners like us. Practice Better handles everything from, your billing to your scheduling, helping you run your sessions, and even sell online offerings, selling holiday offers like we're going to talk about in today's episode. Go sign up for a free trial and save 30% off your first 3 months when you use this link, healthcoachpower.com/PB. That's for Practice Better. All right, so let's jump in and talk about some ideas of things that you can offer that will be what we call a low lift. That means not too much effort, decent payoff, not going to drive you crazy getting it done. Love that, right? So, how about between now and the end of the year, or you might even extend it through January, you offer some sort of last chance for 2024 rates? And that means that someone can sign up now. They might not start the program until January or heck, even February. It doesn't really matter. The point is, we want them to pay now. And you can even sweeten the deal with some kind of holiday recipe books or maybe some other resources that you already have, right? Put together a little special package, like an end of the year package. They're going to be able to get your 2024 rates before they go up in January. Now, the reason that this works so well is because we never want to be discounting, like straight up putting a sign that says sale over one-on-one coaching services. You are not Walmart, okay? One-on-one time is a premium service. Now, it's totally normal for rates to go up in the new year for anything, right? For any service. Everybody understands that. And it's also pretty compelling to include some type of limited time bonus. So this is your opportunity to offer a deal or a financial incentive without putting your services on sale, without running a discount, right? There's just a nice way to let people know that now's the right time to sign up and work with you. They can pay you now and they can start in the new year because they don't want to start now, right? But they would like to get this great deal. So just a word of caution. If you're going to go this route, make sure that you have boundaries around this offer. So, for example, they would have to schedule their consultation by what day, or they would have to sign up, meaning they would have to pay you money by what day in order to get this deal, right? So if they book their consultation and then they take 4 weeks to think about it, if they come back to you at the end of like January and say, okay, I want to do it, do they still get that great rate? You got to define the boundaries up front, as with any offer. Now, keep in mind, if you decide to make this offer, that your schedule is going to have plenty of openings before that deadline, because you're going to have to do consultation calls. And now I mentioned a minute ago, the deadline can be the end of December. You could extend it into January. Maybe your 2024 rates extend until January 15th. I'll leave that up to you. But especially some of you are listening to me say this in real time as I'm recording this episode. You've got some time to play with. For those of you listening to this episode on like December 20th, because you got a little behind and listening to your podcast, I understand. You might think about definitely extending into January to give you some time to run this really compelling offer between whenever you're listening and the new year. So the upside of this first idea, and remember, I'm going to give you 4 ideas today, but the upside of this holiday offer is that you don't need to create anything new. You already have a system in place, hopefully, for signing private clients. By the way, if you don't, I need you to get into Fast Track like ASAP. That's where I teach my entire private client consultation recipe. You can get more info about that at healthcoachpower.com/blueprint. But assuming that you have those pieces in place, it's a very easy thing to offer. There's no upfront work. And even if you sign 1 or 2 new clients, you can make a really good chunk of income. The downside to this idea is that you will need, like I mentioned, that time and space on your calendar to offer consultations. So if you're going to be traveling, or if you're going to be very, very busy through December, this may not work for you, because people will say, hey, I tried to book a call, but you didn't have any times available. So it's kind of up to you if selling one-on-one coaching services at your 2024 last chance rate will work for your coaching business this year. But that's idea number 1. Remember, the idea is low lift, something that you can offer just like that. Ready for number 2? All right. This idea is all about pre-selling. It's not the first idea I gave you, you really can only do that once a year at the end of the year, to say, oh, my rates are going to go up in January. But pre-selling, this is actually something that you can do anytime. But I like it right now for the same reason that I like having people sign up for private coaching now. Somebody can pay you now. They can say, yes, I do need help with my health. And yes, I want to do it. I don't have time right now. You say, no problem. Pay now. Do it in January. Pay now, do it in 2025. In this case, what I'm talking about, though, is pre-selling something that you are already planning on doing in the new year. Or something that you could decide that, oh, yeah, I am going to do that in the new year. You can make that decision now. So just think January, February was something that you might be able to run and charge for in your health coaching business. Like maybe it's a 5-day jumpstart. That's the Done For You program that I offer inside Fast Track. But any group program, even an online course, anything like that can be pre-sold. Even more compelling, if they buy now, it's at a cheaper rate. They have locked it in. Come the new year, they're already enrolled. They're ready to rock in your whatever it is, in your 5-day jumpstart. So the pros of doing something like this, again, you don't have to create anything right now. You don't really have to do much except give them a place where they can hit a button and pay you money and get a confirmation email. That's all you have to do between now and the end of December. You make some money and they get essentially the promise or the confirmation. They're included in whatever you are running in the new year. So what do you guys think about that idea so far? Are you already thinking of something that you want to run in the new year? Because then why not pre-sell it? It's also a fantastic thing to do for you, just as a business owner, because any time of year, if you can sort of pre-selling is a way of testing. Do people want this? because you'll offer it at a reduced rate. You're saying like, hey, get in now, you're going to get in before I start announcing this more broadly or whatever. And if people want it, you're going to find out. If nobody buys during the pre-sale, you got to go, my messaging was off, or this thing that I think everybody wants, nobody wants it. And so that's actually really good. That's not a failure, by the way. That's such a success to find out. It's almost like a test run of your marketing, because then you have the opportunity to change some things before you actually market it again next time, or in this case, in the new year. So whether you sell it or you don't sell it, you kind of win either way, right? So anyhow, I see that as a huge pro. Are there cons to this? Not really, unless you weren't planning on running anything in January or February, but you should be, because that is like prime time for health coaching. So maybe now's the time to put together, and you would have several months to do this, put together a short course or a short program or something that you could offer. Pre-sell it now, very simple, and you can do another round of marketing in the new year. I love that idea. Pre-selling feels so good. People say, here's my money. They're basically paying you to build it. You get the money now. You don't have to deliver it until a few months from now. That's a beautiful thing. Get paid for your time just to build the thing. I love it. All right. So we had selling one-on-one services at your 2024 rate. That's one idea. The second is pre-selling some sort of group program that you're going to run in the early January, February. A third idea for a holiday mini offer. This, I would say, is the mini. Well, I have one that's even more mini, but this is the miniest so far. Sell a simple workshop, like a 1-hour workshop. Think of a topic that people really are interested in, really need help with, and create some sort of one-off workshop on it. Or this could be a cooking class. And you can do these things online. You can do them in real life. But in either case, I definitely recommend that you hold it live. You will always sell more of these things when it does happen in real time, even though like half the people that sign up won't even be able to attend, and they're going to want the replay, if it's something that's done online, and that's fine. There's just something very compelling about it being live. So the pro here is that this is your chance to try something new. This will be the first time your audience is hearing about this thing. So if you've had an idea, try it out, test the waters. It will be exciting because they've never heard you talk about this offer before. And it will be an inexpensive offer to make because, again, this is just like a 1-hour workshop or cooking class. We're definitely going to be charging under $200, maybe even under $100, which is quite nice for that holiday mindset of I just spent so much money on the kids, or I just spent so much money on Thanksgiving travel, or whatever it is. So this becomes an easy yes. Now the con or the downside to offering something like this is you're going to have to create something new, right? Now it's not too much to have to create. We're not creating an entire 12-week program or anything like that. It's just a 1-hour presentation or a 1-hour cooking class. But this might mean that you have to sit down and do some work up front to figure out what it is, what you're going to cover, what you're going to call it, what's going to be included, et cetera, so that you can sell it. For this also, you would need to probably put together some type of sales page, again, just something with a simple button that people can pay and sign up for the class. And it could happen, again, it could happen in 2024, but it could, again, happen something like the beginning of January, if you think you might get better attendance then. So this is a pretty easy thing to throw together, a pretty easy yes for people price-wise, just going to require a little bit of work on your part. I'm always partial to a good cooking class. I feel like people love to attend cooking classes. It doesn't sound intimidating. It doesn't sound like, oh God, I'm being forced to confront my food issues. It sounds like something fun. And when all else fails, or when you have no idea what to do, chocolate. You've heard me say it 100 times, but people love to sign up for that. So maybe it's some sort of healthy holiday, cookies cooking class that you're holding sometime in December. Or if you're going to do something in January, then certainly you would want to theme it around weight loss or another like New Year's goal that people have, keeping your target audience in mind. What are they looking for this time of year? Heck, if you were to do something around the holidays, you could even do like holiday mocktails, right? Mocktails are very hot right now. That is a fun class for people to attend. Doesn't even feel like, dry nutrition or something boring. Like it sounds like very, very related to the holidays, and it would be. That could be a lot of fun. Heck, I want to do that now. Let's do a mocktail class. Anyway, that's another idea for a mini offer that you can put together. Heck, combine these ideas, you guys. Pre-sell the workshop for $49 now. Do the workshop in January, sell it again then for $99, right? There's so many ways that you can stack the ideas that I'm giving you today. All right, let's move on to the miniest of mini offers that I could possibly come up with for you, because I know you're busy. I know you're trying to do a million things at once. Me too. and that's why I always in my health coaching practice and now in my practice, I've always been a big fan of affiliate marketing. If you haven't heard of affiliate marketing, you don't know what I'm talking about. The main thing is I don't want you to confuse it with MLM or multi-level marketing. That's where you're really getting in bed with, excuse the phrase, with another company, right? If you're going to work for like doTERRA or whatever, you have to buy the product and you're like, there's minimums that you have to hit and you got an upline and a downline. I'm not talking about any of that. If you want to do that, great. But I have always gone the route of simply acting as an affiliate or a referral partner for brands that I know and love and things that I would tell my clients about anyway. So for example, I've been an affiliate with Anne Marie Skincare for like 13 years now. Had to be 13 because my son is 13 and I started when he was a baby. So that brand came to mind because the holidays would be a perfect time to tell your audience about a product like this, like gorgeous, luxurious, wildcrafted organic skincare products. This is something that you love. Oh, look, these amazing ingredients. They might want to buy it for themselves. They might want to buy it as a gift. So the brilliance here, when you are referring someone to a product sold by a different company, is that you can earn a nice percentage of the sale without having to do anything else. You don't got to put together a workshop. You don't got to do any coaching, nothing. So you got to love that kind of passive income. In fact, I might have something coming up for you to learn more about passive income soon. So keep your ears open for that. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about this type of income stream and specifically about Anne Marie Skincare, but keep in mind, you can be an affiliate for any brand you choose. Well, as long as they have an affiliate program, and most small to mid-sized companies do. I want you to check out episode 245 in our archives. We'll put a link to that in the show notes because I talked more about this particular affiliate program there. But remember, you can be an affiliate for any company that offers it. So look around, your house, look in your bathroom, look in your kitchen. What products do you use? What products do you love? Go find out if they have an affiliate program. Some of these programs, you can earn like 20, 30% of every sale. And that starts to add up, especially if it's for the lifetime of the customer. Because imagine someone buys the product once and they buy it again and they buy it again a few months later, and you're earning off every single sale. It does really start to add up to something nice. So the pros of affiliate marketing is that it's so simple. It's so easy. You're just going to say, here's something that would make a great stocking stuffer for your loved ones, or here's something to buy yourself this holiday season. Here's why I love it. Here's how I use it, etc. And you will just use your affiliate link. Every time someone clicks that link, it's going to get tracked back to you. And poof, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. I would say the downside of this mini offer is it is the miniest, which means you are likely to earn the least, right? But it's also the least effort. It does have potential to add up, like I said, over time. So don't discount that. But if you're trying to get like a cash infusion for your pocketbook between now and the end of December, I'd probably go with one of the mini offers that I talked about earlier, like one-on-one coaching offer. That will put more money in your pocket now. Affiliate marketing is something that will continue to pay out over time, especially if you continue to promote the brand, but you won't see as much coming in right now. But all things to consider. So what's your favorite, you guys? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I would love to hear what landed for you in this episode and what ideas you have. The main thing is to not overwhelm yourself, please, so that you too can have a happy and healthy holiday season. Now, this episode is sponsored by That Clean Life, which would be perfect if you wanted to sell a cooking class and you wanted to give everybody a recipe book at the end, or if you wanted to offer recipe collections with that holiday coaching offer as a bonus. With That Clean Life, you'll help clients get results with healthy recipe ideas and show them how to easily meal plan for themselves. Whether they need plant-based or gluten-free or low-carb options, they have recipes for every dietary style. And my listeners can save 20% off your first 4 months when you join at healthcoachpower.com/TCL. Please visit me over in our Facebook group, our Health Coach Power Community Facebook group, and let me know what offers came to mind, ideas you got from this episode. How are you going to be making money over the holidays? I'd love to hear about it. And I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.